The chords to Someday My Prince Will Come, as in the real book, B flat major 7, going to a D7 altered, and then E flat major 7, and then G7 altered. And you can see that there's nice voice leading in there. I want to talk a little bit about the first 3 chords. So check this out. If you play the first 3 chords, you've got B flat major 7, and you've got a D minor up here. The second chord, of course, is a D7 sharp 9, but we have a D major in there. So actually what's happening is this chord is going up to D major. Then we're going up to G minor for the E flat. But what we could do is we could take this chord shape here, this B flat major 7, and we'll just take the top part, we'll take this, move this up. So basically what's happening, if B flat stays in the chord, which this would be a B flat major 7 sharp 5, now the B flat becomes the top part of the D chord, which is a D augmented. So we've got that happening, and then you could move from that sharp 5 up to the 6th or 13, and you would have this. Now I'm not going to stretch my hands here, I'm just going to do it like this. So this is what I would have for a voicing with the B flat. But you can hear that sound, and what it really is not for the B flat necessarily, but for the E flat. This is actually an E flat major 7 with a flat 5. So there's your first 3 chords. And this is a motion that you've heard a lot, going from a major 7 to a sharp 5, going to the 6, right? This is actually a way to play with one root note, this motion that basically does the root chord going to the 3rd as a dominant and then moving up to the 4 chord before going to this chord here. Because if I was going to continue the cadence, I would go like this, I'd keep this, and then I would go up here. Or I could do this. G minor, G augmented. Just a good way to look at these things. And again, when you play them, it all depends upon, you know, what you're going to do for your comp. I wouldn't necessarily keep the B flat in the bass if I had a bass player, but I could do that as a motion to make interesting harmonic shifts. But also just for soloing, to understand what's going on in it. And I'm going to do a second part to this video where I'm going to talk about using some of these triadic motifs to build your solo.